Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Ponce Inlet, Florida, just about 11 miles south of Daytona Beach, visiting Ponce Preserve, the largest park in Ponce Inlet. The park stretches from the Atlantic Ocean to the Halifax River. There is no charge, no entry charges, and no parking fees to visit. And this park includes an ancient Native American midden, historical trees estimated to be more than 350 years old, along with trails that will lead you past several native plants of Florida. In this video, we'll walk the trails through the many terrains of this park, get a workout in, look deep into the history of this preserve, and check out the beach. First, we'll head across the street to the Halifax River, which is unfortunately not open currently. When it is available, there are 2 places to launch canoes and kayaks from here. Since we can't explore here, we will go back across the street and have our official start here at the sign for Ponce Preserve. Now, I do believe the misspelling of this sign is a result of the hurricanes that have come through Florida and other states recently, because there are signs that are knocked down too as well. The rest of the park, from what we see so far, looks like it's in order, so we're thankful for that. And we are keeping those who have been affected by the recent hurricanes in our thoughts and prayers still. Right now we are in the playground, one of the playgrounds offered in this park. Both playgrounds are nature themed, and once we claw my daughter off of the equipment, we'll get started on the trail and make our way to the Green Mound, an archaeological site, since it is an ancient Native American mound, and the not as ancient but still historical live oak tree. We always get a nice walk in when we visit the parks and beaches. Today, though, looks like we'll be getting an extra workout in, a full workout in, because there are fitness stations placed along the trails. This one is for leg kicks. We can't stay at the fitness station for long, though. We got places to be. So we're going to leg kick our way along the trail. We have lots more to see. We got to make our way there. First, though, another exercise station. The monopod is being used as a weight with this exercise. Just getting a few reps in because we do need to stay on the trail, because we are still making our way to the Native American mound, the historical tree, and we still have other features of this park to explore. And according to this map that we just reached, we are super close to both the Native American midden, which is actually a Timucuan shell mound to be exact, and the 400 plus year old live oak tree. And just a few more steps right ahead of us actually is the Green Mound live oak. Now, based on where you read or what you read, the tree is believed to be over 350 years old or over 400 years old. Either way is old, but there are live oaks that are believed to be 1,500 years old. Wow, to survive and thrive for that many years. And another wow, something interesting about the live oak trees, they do not grow very tall. However, the crown or canopy of the tree can have a span up to 150 feet. Which makes for a wonderful shade tree and a truly astonishing looking tree in my opinion. So astonishing that people were having professional pictures taken when we first arrived in front of this tree. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and snap a picture too for our newsletter. If you don't know already, and if you haven't signed up, each month we deliver travel insights, travel stories, travel tips, a whole lot of travel directly to your inbox with our monthly newsletter. The sign up link is in the description and on our website at offourcouch.com. So this tree that we finished posing in front of and are back admiring again is at the base of the Native American midden. So we'll come around the other side to take a look. And this is where the historical marker for the Native American midden or the Native American mound is, with detailed information, because for me at least it's difficult to fully understand what we're looking at. So the marker explains that this is one of the best preserved and last remaining mounds in the region. region. These types of mounds typically contain bones, shells, pottery, and tools. And the contents of this mound date back to 500 BC to 1565 AD. That's really interesting, and that's a really long time span too. Such a lengthy time span has actually allowed archaeologists to observe how the tribes have changed and adapted over the years, over the generations. Walking along this trail, we are running into other historical trees, by the way, like this one. This one looks incredible. I would love to know its history. I would love to know the story of this tree. So while we're pondering the historical time and the historical significance that we know and that we don't know, let's walk over and then up to the observation tower and take a look. Ponce Preserve is within the east section of the Great Florida Birding Trail. If you're not familiar with the Great Florida Birding Trail, it is a 2,000-mile self-guided trail which includes more than 500 sites for superb bird watching and wildlife viewing. And I'm sure this tower would be an ideal spot to do some bird watching here in this park. Okay, we'll head back down the steps of the observation tower, get back on the trail, which will take us across the street. We have another crossover to the walkover that leads to the beach. Before we arrive at the beach though, there is another lookout, but it is over the beach, so technically we're still at the beach. You'll notice though, I'm pretty sure, that the beach looks different. It doesn't look as beachy. This is the weekend after Hurricane Milton. As I mentioned, the hurricanes in the beginning of the video, and as we make our way to the actual beach, we can get a closer look at what I believe is a barrier protecting the dunes from the last hurricanes that have come through. So it's not as picturesque as what may be expected right now, but we do still feel it is a beautiful beach. And we'll go ahead and end our day here too at this beautiful beach. Thanks so much for getting off the couch and joining us for a walk around the different parts of Ponce Preserve here in Ponce Inlet, Florida. What did you think? Is this somewhere that you would like to visit? Somewhere that you've already visited? And if you are planning a trip to Ponce Inlet, let us know. If you found this video helpful with your planning, hit the thumbs up button. Let us know that too. And join us again next week, please, for another adventure. Each and every Saturday, we are off our couch for a new adventure, and we'll find ourselves next video in Gainesville, Florida, at Sweetwater Wetlands Park. Sweetwater Wetlands Park is a man-made park consisting of more than 125 acres, designed and created to improve the water quality of the wetlands of the nearby Florida State Park, Ponce Preserve State Park. This wetland is filled with water, of course, plants, birds, animals, and yes, gators, lots of gators. Join us as we point out the gators we come across, the birds that we identify, and all that we learn about this beautiful and man-made habitat. Subscribe if you're yet to do so. Join us off the couch, please, for another adventure next week. As always, we have to end this week by thanking you for joining us off the couch for this adventure. Thank you for all of the likes, comments, shares, and feedback. All of you join us off the couch week after week is what makes these adventures possible, so thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.